What's up, YouTube? It's your boy SK Visions, man. And today we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about what to talk about. I would say we're gonna talk about dealing with people in the photography business, right? So, I'm a photographer in Atlanta. My name is SK underscore Visions, by the way. If you want to follow me, I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, I'm a photographer in Atlanta, and I go through hell with people each day, man. Some days I have really good days with people. Some days I have horrible days with people, but you have to deal with people. As a photographer, you really have to you have to be a people person. You have to satisfy customers, clients, and it tends to be a lot of work. It tends to be a real good amount of work, man. I swear to God. You have to have patience. If you don't have patience, man, it won't be for you. So we deal with a lot of people that wants to book your shoots, or wants to book 4 shoots. The people that already booked and want updates, like continuous updates. And you have people after the shoot, whether good or bad. Some people give you a lot of good feedback. A lot of people may not be satisfied with what. So here's the thing for that group of people, like they come to your page and see what your page is about and what they can expect. But they book you expecting a lot different from what you do. And sometimes you can't please everybody. So you have that set of people that are hard to deal with. So I would say that's the hardest part for me, is the people after, and you try to navigate through the good and bad. So just deal with people. You also have people that you collab with, the models or brands or anything. You can do collabs, because that in return give you content. So you try to aim for content as well. You get a lot of book shoots when you get to that stage, because a lot of people don't get a lot of book shoots. I'm kind of in the middle. With book shoots and collabs. I do get booked, but I also do a lot of collabs. So you have to deal with a lot of people on that front. People that book you or want to. You have a lot of people that waste your time. That's one thing. I got a pen in my hand. I was like, oh damn, I look sexy as hell. But you have a lot of people that wants to book shoots with you or want to collab, right? So that's like the first stage. A lot of people will hit you up. Hey, how much to do this? Hey, do you do this? Hey, even if you have the information already on your website, in your bio, on Instagram, or, I don't know. So a lot of people have the information on their page, anything. A lot of people will still ask the same questions. And you just have to have the patience and answer it still. Because you try to serve your customers well. You try to have good customer service. So you deal with a lot of people asking questions about, or you call it inquiries. A lot of people inquire about the prices, locations, all of that stuff. So you deal with that. 80% of the people that hit you up are not going to book with you. They're just not going to book with you. You have 20% of people that will book with you. And, a lot of people will waste your time. A whole lot of people. I hate when people waste my time. Like, I hate it when people waste my time. That's like my pet peeve. You feel me? When people that waste my time continues. I know people want to know in advance. What the cost might be and all of that, so they can plan for it. But you do have a lot of people that are still gonna waste your time. See what I'm saying? you do all this planning and they just might turn around and book somebody else because it's cheaper for them. Not better quality, but it's cheaper for them. So, you know, they might book for that reason, book elsewhere for that reason. Or some of them really just don't want a photo shoot, but they want to ask you the question anyways. And I really hate that. I hate that so much. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, I just think of my time as being precious, and everybody should, you know. Also, you have people that do go ahead and book the shoots. They have a lot of questions. They want you to do this, they want you to do that. They want a lot of stuff in which the money do not require, or that don't make sense. They want to do a lot of stuff. So the money that they paid you for that shoot, it's not enough for what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? And you really can't. It's hard to navigate on what to tell them when it comes to that. Like, hey, you're gonna have to pay more for that, or you know, some people want a lot more than what they paid. So then you have that for people that do book the shoots. A lot of people are simple. A lot of people just want a simple thing, a simple job done, and that's the easiest client to deal with. Something simple is the best shoot for me. I can just knock that out fast, quick. See what I'm saying? You have a lot of people that want their photos in a short amount of time, and I don't know what to tell you about that one. I get that often. Because photography, listen, as a photographer, you have a lot to do, especially if you're booked a lot, or you know, if you have a lot of content on your plate. You know, you normally do it in an order, first come, first serve. See what I'm saying? A lot of people want you to put them above the others that were already waiting in line for their edits, you know, and it's not fair. Some people, if I see the drive in them, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I put them over some people that already been waiting, because, you know, especially if I see the drive and I see that this person's serious about their business. I mainly do that for business shoots. I'm not gonna lie. For personal shoots, I normally have a turnaround time of like 2 weeks in which I give back the photos. So, but that's depending on how much work you got going on. So, you know, it's hard to deal with people that do pay, but in the most part, it's okay. Sometimes you have a horrible experience. Horrible. For the people that already booked and got everything, you know, when you do give everything, as I said, it might be something that was, what fell on my car? Shit. For the people that already booked and got their stuff, you know, those people, you have a lot to deal with them too. Maybe they got a lot to say about you. Who knows? You know, if you keep a positive attitude and you be professional when dealing with people, it won't be as bad. You know, if you're the type of person to get mad and just go off on people, then you're gonna have a horrible time. I've had a lot of people that booked, they got their pictures, and they try to get a refund plus the pictures. You know, I'm sorry to throw that out there, but it was bothering me. I'm sorry. So you have a lot of people that you have to deal with on that front. As far as after the shoot, a lot of people give you a lot of good feedback, and a lot of people will tend to book you again. Those are the people you want to stick with. You have models or businesses that like to collab or want to collab. That being said, that is pretty much the hardest part of my career as a photographer. Oh Oh shit, I got all my shit in the back. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that. That's the hardest one to deal with, right? And I keep using this word as navigate. You really have to navigate through the people you collab with. A lot of people might seem very nice up front with a collab, but the day you finish shooting with them and it's time to receive pictures and all of that, you get a different side of people. You know, a lot of people are very chill, relaxed, and patient, and I love those people. So I tend to stick with those people. You feel me? So you have a lot of people on that front that I've had good times with, bad times with. Collabs. A lot of people with a collab, they expect to get a lot of photos back. I cannot promise that, especially if I have a lot of paid work to still edit and still do my photo shoots. Plus, I got my life going on. You know, with collabs, you always have an issue of pictures, the amount of pictures that they receive. See what I'm saying? So and some of the models, man, oh my god, they will go off on you, man, because you know everybody puts in time. So I think it should be fair when it comes on to collabs, like an understanding of how many pictures the person might receive. The model needs to understand that the photographer has to do a lot to edit these pictures. The photographer has to understand that the model has taken her time. Sometimes the model might buy outfits. Sometimes, you know, the model puts in money. Hopefully you don't have to do all the work and the model just shows up. Nah, if it's a collab, there should be a collab. There should be a collab, like where money is concerned, where effort is concerned, where everything is concerned. You should go half and half. That's what I think of a collab. So if I do a collab and let's say I do 5 images edited nicely, the model might want 20, you know? Like, I can't do that. So you need to at least let them know up front before the shoot, so they can know if they're gonna want to work with you. If they see the quality in you, then they might go ahead with it. But it's hard to navigate, you know. Some people don't care, you know. When the pictures come, and then you post them. A lot of people might want content. A lot of people, especially Instagram, I wouldn't say famous, but you have a good notoriety on Instagram, so you gotta feed the people that follow you. So content after content after content after content. So some people, and if I really think that you're worth it, even though I might have to move too fast to give you that content, if I think it's worth it and it's benefiting both of us at the same time, if I'm getting followers from her and her and her and her, then I might just don't sleep and just stay up and edit. See what I'm saying? So I'll say, as far as dealing with people, man, I've had majority good experiences with people, but the few that I've had bad experiences with, they overshadowed the good, even though I had more good than bad. Those bad ones were like on a different scale, you know, but I always try to keep my composure. I always think about the 3 C's: being cool, calm, and collective. So sometimes I might have an outburst, you know, but who doesn't? We're all human. So that's just about dealing with people in the photography business. There's a lot more that I could discuss, but I don't feel like to bore y'all, so I'm out. So follow me on Instagram at sk_visions. Check the description below, you know, and just have a good day. Thank you for watching.